Hi friends, welcome to our LakePoint Kids online family experience. I'm Ms. Rachel and I'm happy you stopped by today. Speaking of hopping, guess what I found while I was out walking this week? Let me give you a hint. It's green, it likes to eat flies, and it can jump. Any ideas? If you said a frog, you are right. I tried to get up close for a better look, but it quickly hopped away. It reminded me of a song I know about some frogs. Would you like me to teach it to you? Okay, good. The song is called 5 Green and Speckled Frogs. So you'll need to get one arm out like this. This is going to be the log, and then your hand with all 5 fingers out like this, and they will be the frogs. This is how the first verse will go. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs, glub, glub. All right, why don't we turn on the music and try it? Just follow along the actions with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs, glub, glub. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs, glub, glub. 1, 2, 3. 3 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs, glub, glub. 1, 2. 2 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 green speckled frog, glub, glub. 1. 1 little speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs, yum, yum. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs, glub, glub.
Good job, friends. I hope you had as much fun with that as I did. Now that we're done singing, I think it's time to hop on over to the clubhouse for a story. Hop, hop.
God, you you don't make mistakes. And when things are a mess, you always know the way. You always know the way. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. I don't have to worry. You're perfect when I don't know what to do. Yes, I know it's true. I don't have to worry. You're perfect. Yeah, I know you are. Perfect. Yeah, I know you are. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. So I don't have to worry. You're perfect when I don't know what to do. Yes, I know it's true. I don't have to worry. You're perfect. Yeah, I know you are. Perfect. Yeah, I know you are. You check it out. Perfect.
Who? You know what time it is?
Time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. Meet with you at the Wonder Clubhouse. Meet with you.
Oh, hi there, friends. I'm Zoe, and I just found my old jump rope. But sadly, I can't jump in it right now because I have a cast. But I love that I get to jump in so many different ways. I could jump like kangaroo, or a frog, ribbit, 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 or a grasshopper. It's so fun jumping in so many different ways.
Ho! Ho!
It's Ollie!
Hello, Zoe. Ho! Ho! Jumping all around, are you?
Hi, Ollie. I sure am. There are so many different ways I can jump.
Jumping is fun. It's true. Jumping God's way is perfect for you. Listen to this story. Just follow me through. Ho! Ho!
Follow me through. Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
There we go. Hola, friends. I'm Luis, the handyman. I'm just making sure this is ready for my niece. She's getting a new frog tomorrow, and we don't want it to be able to jump away. See? It's all done. It's perfect. Perfect. That reminds me of our story today. Do you want to help me build it? Great! Let's put it on the story fence. Hammers up, little builders. Ready? Uno, dos, tres, hammer! Great job, little helpers. You can put your hammers down. Now we just need our story tools. Yep, we have everything we need. Today's true story from the Bible begins with a man named Gideon. One day, God said, take an army and go defeat the big, powerful Midianites. Now, Gideon knew that God's way is perfect, so Gideon jumped, and went God's way. He got together the biggest army of men he could find. Look at all of them. They were ready to go. But God said, Gideon, you have too many men. Make the army smaller. So Gideon said to the army, "If anyone's afraid, you can go back home." Wow, that's a lot of men. How will they defeat the Midianites now? But Gideon knew that God's way is perfect. So he jumped, and went God's way. The army was now ready to go again. But God said, "There are still too many men. Make the army even smaller. Take them to the water and tell them to get a drink." Then God said, the men who put their faces down to the water should leave. The men who lifted the water to their mouth with their hands should stay. Now there were only a few men left in the army. But God said, "Go and fight. I will be with you." So once again, Gideon jumped, and went God's way. Charge! And what do you think happened? Did they win or lose? They won! Of course they did! Because God's way is what? Perfect! It's true. You know, sometimes when God asks us to do something, it doesn't always make sense. But we can trust that God's way is perfect. So we can jump, and go God's way. Hey there, Ollie. Tell me, whose way is perfect?
God's way is perfect. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, whose way is perfect?
God's way is perfect. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. Adios.
So there's your story, and it's all true. Gideon jumped God's way, and you can too.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
What a great story! Gideon started with a big army, and then God said, make it smaller. Gideon went God's way and won the battle. God's way is perfect. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good! It's fun being able to do things like a frog or a kangaroo, but it's even better to do things God's way. God's way is perfect. I'm going to jump God's way. I'll see you next time. Bye!
God's way is perfect. 2 Samuel 22:31. God's way is perfect. 2 Samuel 22:31.
Gideon listened when God told him to make an army to battle against the Midianites. He gathered a whole bunch of men together. But then God told Gideon to make the army smaller, to use less men. Sounds kind of strange. Well, Gideon did what God said, and it left his army looking kind of small. But Gideon trusted God and that God's way was perfect. When God saw this smaller army, he didn't say, "That's better." No, God said, "Nope, make the army smaller." What? How would this little army be able to fight against the Midianites? But Gideon knew that God's way was perfect, and so he made the army even smaller. And what happened to this teeny army? Did they win or did they lose? They won! Hooray! Even though what God told Gideon didn't seem to make much sense, God's way was perfect, and this little army beat the Midianites. You know what, friends? There might be times in your life where God tells you to do something, and you don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. But I want you to know that you can trust God because He loves you. So if God tells you to do something, go His way because God's way is perfect. Today, friends, I want you to get hopping. Your parents are going to put something on the floor and you have to try to jump over it saying God's way is perfect. Parents, gather a few different items that are age appropriate for this activity. Maybe a pair of socks or a stuffy, a small pillow or a hat. Soft items will likely work best in case your child misses the jump. This month we have a special weekly prize for one lucky family, a Bible activity book. All you need to do for a chance to win is share a picture of your child playing their hopping game. Please post it on our LakePoint Kids Facebook page or email to me at rachel@lakepoint.church. Parents, please take a moment right now to fill out the online connection card available on our LakePoint app. It's like your guest book, letting us know who is watching and helping us stay connected to you. It also allows you to sign up for our latest LakePoint initiatives and opportunities. So friends, while your parents are busy doing that, why don't you hop all around like a frog? As well, feel free to enjoy our earlier family experience episodes on our YouTube channel or on our LakePoint app in the Family Resources section. Friends, I'm so glad you tuned in today. I'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Remember, God's way is perfect.